Hoops are back, maybe.
Forget cable, switch to Frontier. The Fios Triple Play brings dedicated 100% fiber optics to your home. Fios TV, 15x5 internet and digital phone for $119.99 per month with 2-year price protection plan on qualifying service. FrontierPacificNW.com.
All right, well, this is a good way to start the weekend off with the specter of the NBA. Get your Sonics gear back out. The NBA may be coming back to town.
Are you getting the fire up again? Do you think people are going to be ready to rally again over the news that Sacramento has run into some sort of problem now with this whole arena deal?
Well, here's what I hope, because I kind of always thought this would happen. All they did was do a term agreement. They didn't, the devil is in the details, they always say. And in their original thing, they didn't have all the details worked out. In fact, you pointed out tirelessly how no matter how you did the math, it didn't pencil out. So they had gotten the broad strokes done, and then you find out that there are some issues with it, which I don't think is particularly a big surprise. I think the fact that what we're hearing, the specifics, the Maloofs, it's about a couple of $100,000 for a $400 million deal, makes you wonder about their future in it. You can get pissed off at David Stern again because the NBA has sort of jumped in and backstopped this thing in the short run.
Well, he really is making every effort to keep that thing there, isn't he?
That's the thing.
Let me go ahead and cover that $200,000 there. We'll take care of this later.
I got that in my pocket. No, I know what you mean. What I hope it does is this. April the 4th next week is when the advisory committee that the mayor set up for the arena downtown will make its report. I hope this I don't know if it's necessary, but this either rekindles or relights the fire under our city council. We got to kind of focus on what we're doing here. None of this matters if we don't get that arena thing pushed forward a little bit.
Which I think they're still on schedule, are they not? With the review panel that they put together.
They're supposed to talk April the 4th. Oh yeah. No, they're making their recommendation April the 4th. So we know that, regardless of what their recommendation is. I mean, if you want to look at us versus Sacramento in terms of this thing right now, we're probably 20 steps behind them. Now they're running into their problems. We're going to run into our problems. I just hope this keeps the momentum going and everyone realizes, hey, look, we need to be ready to strike here. Let's get this building built and be in a position to make this happen.
And don't you get the sense in reading this whole thing that the Maloofs really don't want to keep it there? I just get the sense if they're going to quibble over in professional sports dollars, $200,000, which would be $20 to you and I.
They're making a $73 million donation already, so I don't understand it.
And there's another $3 million out there that said, hey, we're not doing that on the feasibility studies, the environmental studies that take place, everything that has. They're saying, well, we don't own the arena, we're tenants, so we're not paying for that. So it seems like at every stop in these little things, they're like, no, we're not doing that. That could be, and their representative has come out and said, hey, nothing has been signed.
Right.
I just get the sense that they really want to move this thing to Anaheim, at which point the Clippers and the Lakers will throw a fit. I don't think it goes to Anaheim. As much as everybody thinks that's logical, I don't see that happening.
I think it could happen, but I think this. I don't think that. I think what's coming to this is the NBA wanted Sacramento to step up, and they have invested wildly in them doing that. And Sacramento, for all intents and purposes, at least stepped up with an idea here. The Maloofs seem to be the one theirs hasn't gotten to their city council yet. All they voted on was to keep the process going. But these are the guys causing the hiccup now. It strikes me that if I'm David Stern, I've committed everything to saving this team for Sacramento. But I'm going to have different ownership to do it. Absolutely. So I would expect the next step is they're going to look for different ownership to keep that team in Sacramento. Shouldn't impact us at all. Let's build our building.
Should come here.
Would be better.
How about Christopher Hansen being the owner?
I like the sound of that.
That works.
That works.